What's up, y'all? Let's check out my base right quick. Look, I got my chandelier, custom chandelier I made right here. I got my enchanting area over here with all my 15 bookshelves all around it to power it all the way up. Got an anvil down here doing repairs and adding more shit. Got me a little crafting station right here for, convenience. Bunch of extra storage over the top. And a little enchanting book station right there. Got my map wall over here with nine different maps at 4:3 scaling mode. So it's a pretty large area I've explored so far. Over here, we'll explain that thing later. That's a item elevator. It brings items up from way down low. And up here is the giant fucking item sorter. The way this works, take some fucking random shit, throw some netherrack, some cobblestone in there, and they get sucked down into a bunch of hoppers. Turn the machine on, you can see it going, dun, 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 dun. And it's pushing a bunch of hoppers around in a big circle. You'll see netherrack should be coming over here, getting loaded. There we go, you see it? Dun, 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 dun. It's filling the netherrack into that slot. Cobblestone's probably already done moved around and loaded. Where are we at? And then the cobblestone will end up in here. And as you can see, you get the idea. Got them all sorted out. Got my coal, got my sand, got my gravel. Bunch of items, monster parts, so on and so forth. Over here, check this bad boy. I'll go ahead and cut this loud son of a bitch off for a minute. And then one thing about it is, if it doesn't have a spot where you can put your where your items are already declared that they're going to go, because you basically have to fill every slot of every treasure chest, and then it makes it to where you can't force any other items into the chest. And when the hopper goes around, it's going to try to put whatever items it has in every single chest, but it'll only end up fitting in the chests that have a spot for it. See what I'm saying? Because you can't stack nothing but sugarcane in this one. So anyways, that's how that works. But if I was to throw an item in there that for some reason the sorting system doesn't know what to do with, got this doodad right here, the extractor. So what that'll do is that has an empty chest, which will essentially accept any item. And as you can see, when the extractor's on, it doesn't matter whether the items are sortable in the system or not. This particular chest here will go ahead and snag them. So I can grab items that don't belong in the system, as well as pretty much every item. It's just it'll clean the system, clean the pipes, man. Turn that off, and we'll come over here down to this machine. Here's my stone maker. Check this motherfucker out. Boom, boom, boom. Just endless fucking stone, man. Just keep making stone. Boom, 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 boom. And then what this here does, what happens? We break the stone, it gets sucked down into the hopper, then fed into this furnace, which is fed a steady supply of coal from this hopper. And the cooked stone ends up in here. As you can see, 52. And so we're just steadily cooking stone. And but if you don't want stone, maybe you just want to bust it and you want the cobblestone, you can turn off these hoppers so they won't suck up your shit, and you just go ahead and pick it up yourself and do whatever you want with the cobblestone. So there's that. Let's go over here to this big bad boy industrial furnace machine that I'm making, or done making. The way this works, you load the back, you see these hoppers are all loaded with a bunch of coal, and those just steadily keep feeding coal into these so they never run out, you know what I mean? So you can keep cooking. Well, so you fill this chest with a bunch of coal, it gets sucked down into these two hoppers. These two hoppers feed the coal into these two front furnaces, and then we got a duplicate system over here, so there's 4 altogether. You basically fill the 2 back chests with coal, those fill these machines with coal. And then what we do up here is this is where you take whatever you want to cook. So we'll throw a bunch of netherrack up in here, and as you can see, it automatically, each one of these hoppers sucked it out and put it into these and it's steadily filling them with netherrack, steadily keeping them full with coal. Every time it cooks one, it gets automatically extracted and put in this chest, so we can just fucking make mad batches of shit. Only thing about this system is when they get automatically extracted, you get no XP. So normally when you're cooking stuff and whatever, when you go to pull it out of the furnace is when you get XP for having made those things. When I'm doing this right here, I'm losing any XP for making it, but it makes it to where you could make mad stacks and go about your business. And so it's all good with me, man. I'll go get my XP killing monsters and shit. But was there anything else I wanted to say about this setup? I think that's it for now. I can't remember. There was something I was thinking, but anyways, we'll come back to that. And then over here, I got my freaking brewing stand, but I cannot find any nether wart, dude. For goodness sake, I'm gonna need nether wart before I can start making potions. And another thing, man, that's just so convenient, but I love Minecraft, is boom, got a little crafting bench there just in case I want to make some stuff out of these things or whatever right quick. Or convenience, man, you know what I mean? Could put one here. I even was about to put another couple of furnaces over here that don't have an automatic feeding system where I can kind of put one little batch of some stuff in there and not have it automatically be doing its little deal, especially maybe for cooking little handfuls of steel, and go ahead and get the XP for those. And here's the circuitry for this system, which is really just simple. It's just a timer, and we've got a 2-tick delay pulsing into all 4 of the pistons all the way around simultaneously. And even though in principle it sounds like that's stupid, it's like, you know, one should push, then the next one should push, then this one should push, and it's like the way the game's timing works out, it ends up where the ones that can't push won't push because they're just blocked up. There will only be one empty slot where one of the hoppers can get pushed to. As you can see, that empty spot is here. So even if all these pistons try pushing the hoppers right now, it's the only one that's going to be able to push is the one back there pushing in this direction, and then this one will be push over here because there will be an empty slot. That back corner will be able to go over that way, and so on and so forth. You get the idea, man. Pretty fucking simple. But that's that for around here. Let's go this way. This was my original space. This was my front door. Hello, skeleton. The hell I'm... Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. He came in popping. Damn, he was ready. Anyways, that was the front entrance, and I just had this whole wall lined with a bunch of chests. I put my crafting station there, and put me some furnaces here, more chests over here, and eventually put my enchanter here and set this up as my original enchanting room. This was my first portal I ever built. Back here we got a little obsidian thing where I can go grab a bunch of spoonfuls of some lava and bring it back home to make me some obsidian. I don't know, it's one way to do it. And then of course, you know, the little bed area over here with the, gotta cut the lights out at nighttime so I can get a good night's sleep, man. But sun's going down, while we're out here. Right quick before it gets dark out. Here's my fucking farm. So, not much yet. I got my mad sugar cane. You gotta have cane, yo. You know what I'm saying? Making mad paper. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. You cunt. Hey, I'm trying to record shit. And where'd you get that block? Is that my grass? Oh, man. Please. There we go. Get back my grass. Where'd you take that from? Anyway, yeah, all my dyed sheep, so I can harvest me some colors, make me some pimp carpeting and shit. Of course, moo cows for some milk and for some slaughter. Hey, I don't remember having 4 of them bad boys. And they're getting busy. Hello, dude. Excuse me for a minute. Take out the garbage. Alright. Let's get my ass. Oh yeah, and then of course here's the tower. Let's go ahead and look at what's left outside before we go back in. We got the tower. Of course, it's a tower. Let's go up top. Why not? Everybody wants to see the view. Da 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 da. Oh, that was a dizzying fucking thing, wasn't it? Here we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get busy. Yeah, for you noobs, if you crouch, you won't slide off the edge of stuff. So there you go. There's that, and you need to go, bud. Aced them. But there you go. Here's the view from above. It's my farm. There's my sugar canes. Here's some little house that's pretty much empty on the inside. It's like my first attempt at building like a house looking house with a roof and stuff. You see that pillar off in the distance? There's a freaking tunnel that leads all the way under here, all the way over there, and a ladder comes up out of the ground. And when I first started playing the game, I thought I'd done gone big too. I was like, man, I gotta be miles from home. And I popped up and I looked around, I could see my damn tower. I was like, oh, I'm right over there. So I built another pillar where I can remember where I dug my hole. Anyways. And back down, back down, back down. And okay, let's go all back. And we'll do my railroad. Oh, dude, if I had the means, I'd save you, buddy. I know you want to come back to the real world and work in a shop somewhere. Sorry. And look at the inside of the house. It don't look like much. It looks like exactly like a floor plan. But we'll deck this bad boy out, man. It'll be pimped at one point. Yeah, that's where he stole it from, punk. And then there's this, which it's gonna take a lot more railroad to get anywhere. I don't know, I headed in the funkiest direction because it just goes over the desert and the scenery gets a little bunk. I'm thinking of turning this into an aqueduct and then you'll ride boats down through it. That's really the plan, man. It will cost a lot more stone, but it won't cost me all the steel for the railroad tracks. And as you can see, we got the little turn, we can go that way. But for now, we're heading out towards this like savanna area, which is all the way across the other side of the desert. See another pillar over there. That's where I popped out of the ground, so I built another pillar. Just to remind myself where my little holes are connected at. That one actually leads down to another portal that I built, so you can actually go through the nether over to that spot. It was just random. It was early in the game. I was just testing to see how things worked and popping out in random spots. But I love the train rides. I'll let you live. Boom. And we're at the end. Ta-da. But that area over there, I'm thinking of taking a left right here. Go over on top of that, land somewhere near where that lava flows at, and go mess with that area a little bit. And but yeah, I'm still undecided whether I'm going to just tear my railroad tracks back up and go put them somewhere else more useful, like under the ground, for some mining. Because boats move pretty fast, and I think an aqueduct would look really cool going over the desert here in this spot over here where it takes a left. I'm thinking of building on top of that little hill right there. It's within view of my other thing. I think I'm just going to take over this whole damn little world. It's my world, why not? May as well build things that are all within view of each other, even just spread out. At this juncture, here we go. Excuse me. Alright, la-dee-dee. Anything out here I can shoot at? I'll keep the animals alive. Come round them up tomorrow morning. And back home. And And this little gate right here, or whatever you want to call it, that worked out pretty well for a means for me to keep zombies from getting in my damn minecart. And ended up, I come over here, when I first built this thing, I just had a little hole. Then I realized zombies could get in that thing, and I'd come over and the thing's gone, and I look way down the track, see some zombie in my thing, not knowing how to drive it. Is my door shut? Yeah, both doors are shut. And there we go. And then one last thing. It's not the last thing, but it's one more thing. And come over here. I put this damn water here too. That's another thing that I like about this game, man. Scoop up some cups of water. Just kept pouring them and pouring them and pouring them up here, and made myself a little waterfall. I need to connect it right through here. I started up there. I need a couple more spoonfuls. Boom, boom, boom. Put them right there. Maybe dig this out a little bit bigger and make a little waterfall right through here. And here's this, my secret. Not very secret, with a big gray button on the brown surface, but it's just for me, so it's easy to find. I could put the button anywhere else, hidden or whatever. Make a better switch system that it's not even a button. But anyways, as you can see, open, close, open, and then we go down here. This light right here indicates whether the door is open or closed. So if, you know, from an angle or whatever over here, I could be like, oh shit, door's still open. Let me shut that damn thing. There we go. And yeah, here we go. I'm talking about this thing, my big item elevator. Oh, that wasn't the plan. Did I hear a monster out here? Y'all ain't lurking in my shit, are you? Originally, what I had going on, this went straight up into that original main room. This entrance here, just for a refresher, into here. It popped up right about there, and then there was a stairway that started right here. It went all the way down. And there you go. This right here, it just went straight up that way into the main room, and this went straight up into the main room as well. And that was my first dig, man. Set my bed up and started setting up shop there near the top, near the water, and that was that. But where was I going? I don't think I was going this way. Either way would work, actually. Duh. I can go down this ladder. Let's see where they connect when I get down here. There's that spot. I dug right through a cave that I'd already explored too. And then when I dug down straight, I was like, oh man, I'm like doubling back on myself. This game's so cool for that. It's like stuff don't really connect until you start digging a bunch of holes and you realize it's like, oh shit, I already dug over here and then popped into a hole I already dug. But yeah, that's what this is, the item elevator. And the way this works, I can either load this thing up with stuff. Again, it's a chest with some hoppers. The hoppers suck from the chest, and then they push into one of these droppers down here at the bottom. We've also got another hopper over here, which works with mine carts, where I can take a mine cart, send it back here. And there's a little bit of brains going on right here, not much, but a simple little circuit that makes it know that when there's a chest parked here and the hopper is extracting items from the chest, then go ahead and turn this thing off, this little powered rail, so the chest will get here on a minecart and stop, and that powered rail will go off, so it won't bounce the chest away. It'll just sit here and keep getting extracted, and then as soon as the last item's done going through the system, this thing will switch back on, and it'll send the cart all the way back down to wherever the hell I was standing when I sent it this way. So that's pretty cool. I just keep filling the chest, sending it over here. It'll unload itself and it'll send itself back. Or I could do it manually by hand, as you just saw, and do this. The thing is the system's currently not running. It starts running either when a chest is being extracted or when we turn it on. And so it'll run. Over here, what we've got is basically like in your house where you've got two switches that control one light. That's what this little circuit does. One switch is connected here under the ground. That's that switch I just clicked over here. It's actually hooked up through the ground to be nice and discreet. And then the other switch comes down from above through these torches onto this spot right here. And as you can see, that switch is on right now as well. But since both of them are on, that logic circuit says that means the circuit should be, excuse me, or rather one's off and one's on right now. And that's what causes the circuit to come on. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and flip this other switch and cause the circuit to go back off. And it'll stop that goddamn racket. But that's that so far. I like that I could do that with the ceiling, you know what I'm saying? And detail the hell out of what would otherwise be a solid wall, man, if they only gave me, you know, stone wall, iron wall, wood wall, super wood wall, super stone wall. It's like, I don't give a fuck about that. I want red wall, goddammit. But anyways, that's what's up, man. End of video.